palace where the King of Belgium lives. And there's this giant... Oh, crazy.
Yeah, this looks like a cathedral.
Yeah.
Similar to the one in Cologne,
So
except for the one in Cologne has two spires like that, and this one has one. But when you're driving into town, it sure looks
we're in
amazing.
a bit of a fancy district of Brussels. It's
Cool.
like, this is like the Kensington of Brussels.
Yeah, it's really nice. We were in, the last area we were in Deer was not very nice, so we stayed in Brussels.
That's
Like
true.
downtown, but this is
True.
really nice.
Yeah, it is.
Which is cool, because we rarely saw any of Brussels last time that we were here, so this is kind of nice.
It's the craziest Starbucks I've ever seen. It looks like a space planet Starbucks. We are currently in Ghent.
Yeah.
And this section right by the Belfry is beautiful. All these old buildings. So cool. We're at the top of the Belfry.
Where's that castle? I wonder.
Or almost the top. Can't go all the way to the top. Well, turns out we can keep walking around. We can't see other views. So, oh, look at that. Seriously, Belgium is amazing. There's stunning, large, magnificent old buildings everywhere.
And giant cranes. Did you count that?
Yeah. So crazy. You can see some off in the distance.
Man, I'd have a good shot if it weren't for that crane
There's
here.
so many. Here's another one. Well, we're in Ghent in Belgium, and it's amazing. There are all these kinds of buildings everywhere, except this one is a legit castle.
It said it had a moat.
It's amazing. It
Oh, it
is.
does have a moat, actually.
Probably on the other side. And then there's also all these amazing ancient buildings.
Show them the ancient train.
The ancient train. So cool here. It's weird just like being plopped in town. It feels like we're walking in medieval times. It's so cool. Except for all the modern people and stores around, but it's amazing. And the smell of waffles everywhere is very tempting, but they're expensive. But oh my goodness, it smells so good everywhere you go. We just came through this massive castle door, and it's very heavy. What do you think?
Easier to shut than to open.
Yeah, it's harder to open. So cool. This is a courtroom. Well, it's a great hall, and it would have been used for court day and where peace treaties would have been made. So cool. John's standing right next to this giant thing. This is an executioner's sword. So it has no point. That's because it's used just for beheading people. So this sword right here is a two-handed sword.
It's a two-person sword.
Yeah. So crazy. Need to back up. They sometimes got more than 2 meters long. There's so many artifacts in
They
here.
were tiny back in the day. That's
Well,
like literally 2.5 sizes.
that's true. All of these are stabbing daggers. See if I can put my hand next to it to give you some perspective. These are stilettos. Yes, ladies, this is what our boots are named after. High heels. Stilettos.
No.
This room is a banquet hall. I know.
Having feasts. And
Although
a
it
big
would have been
fire.
terrifying, like to actually live in this time.
Look at the size of that fireplace.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, apparently,
So crazy.
back in the day, castles were cold and wet, and you got sick a lot, and they were freezing. But
Yeah.
also, Come on, massive fireplace.
Now we're on the platform, which is where projectiles would have come from. Oh, after being out of breath going up that spiral staircase. Hey look, it's King David.
Did he have a big beard?
The harp player. Not when he was young.
This is so not a change.
Are you allowed to touch it? There's no touch sign?
I don't know, it's just sitting here. I think it's the only thing in this room.
Oh. So this room was the original cellar for the original stone house in the 11th century. And if you look in here, up here is where the latrines were. And they go deep. Yes, this is where people would have gone to the bathroom. That's crazy. Gross. Wow. What did you think?
Castle's cool for sure.
It was well worth it, hey?
Yeah, I'm excited to see more castles in Europe now.
Yeah.
Man, this one's awesome. Totally worth it.
That is the castle tour done. Those big doors closing.
Yeah, that was cool. Now we're gonna find some. Whoa!
A little
Is that
door.
a mini door?
Yeah. Wow.
I need a mini door.
That was so cool.
How about I need a giant door? Some fruit.
So,
Some Belgian fruit.
yeah. Let's go find something. Oh, waffles so bad after smelling them so many times.
Oh,
Mm,
nah,
they
come
smell
on.
so good.
It's all about those Belgian fruit
I think it's all about the Belgian waffles.
and those Belgian chemise.
What do you guys think? Waffles or frites?
Maybe they don't know what fruits are. They should
Oh,
by now.
fries. They originated in Belgium. And if you didn't know that, that probably means you didn't watch our last video, so
Shame on
you should do that. The video where we did a road trip with Matt and Kenzie, so go watch it. So far, Belgium is my absolute favorite country I've been so far. I like it better than anywhere else we've been. Mind you, I haven't seen much of Germany, so that could change, but Belgium is beautiful. And everywhere we've been. So we're in Ghent right now. We've been to Bruges, which I loved. We just drove through Brussels briefly last time and this time, and I loved it there. Yeah, it's amazing. They just have the most stunning architecture. Like, oh, it's just amazing. And the canals, and oh, I love it. I highly recommend Belgium. John says yes, it's very beautiful. Sorry about the wind, except for all the cranes everywhere, blocking the views. And the wind, sorry about the wind. It's been so windy since we've gone on our trip. The Netherlands was insanely windy, which I guess is traditional for there, hence the windmills in Holland. But it's beautiful minus the cranes. Those are getting in the way of John's photography, unfortunately. If only they knew how important his photography was.
Stupid cranes.
Stupid cranes.
Building stupid new stuff.
Stupid. That's what John has to say about the cranes.
This is awesome. Look at that bridge.
It's true. Well, some of them, like those ones are fixing old stuff, which is important to reserve it.
Maybe.
It's getting later and the lighting is so pretty. All the buildings are lit up. Oh, it's so pretty at nighttime. I like it. Ow. Sorry, just tripped. We're about to go in a place called Holy Food Market in a church, and it's a food market. What the heck? Crazy. Huh, this is neat. Okay, here it goes. Open the doors up. Whoa, that's cool. Crazy. This is a massive food market. we've decided on pizza.
Yeah.
So
Good
good.
pizza. I haven't had good
Yes.
pizza in a long time.
Yeah, agreed. I'm excited.
Since that place in Abbotsford that I can't remember the name of.
It's because you don't normally like the prices of good pizza.
No, but I'm excited to have
Or
some good
anything
pizza.
for that matter.
That's very true. Screw prices.
San Pellegrino. Alright, time to enjoy. Good morning. Sorry for the wobbliness of the phone. I'm trying to stop it, but we're on cobblestone, so that is why. We left our Airbnb this morning. We're heading home today, but we're stopping in Bruges because we forgot to get a magnet last time we were here, and we're trying to get magnets for everywhere we go because that's the best way of bringing something home from all our travels, because we don't want to bring things that are too bulky and magnets are small. So we're on the hunt for a magnet from Bruges, and then we're just heading home today. And it's amazing. It's been sunny the entire time we've been traveling. Every town we've been in, we've had to walk around. It's just been sunny the whole time. And only today, on our way back home, is it raining. And we don't need to walk around like crazy. So it's just perfect. It's been wonderful. But I'll show you around Bruges again if you want to see it. Well, this is a square in Bruges. I'm on the hunt for waffles before we leave for breakfast. Look at it, it's beautiful. And of course there's horses that people can ride. John's in the car and I'm trying to hurry because he's waiting. I went to one place and it was closed, and another one, it was €7 for a waffle, albeit it was apparently giant, but still, that's a lot. So going to look for another one, which looks like it's open. So I found it. I'll let you know what it's like. I'm excited. Hello! Can I please get one with sugar?
The sugar is already in the waffle.
Oh, okay. Just the... Do you have the... Oh, okay. I'll get... Two with chocolate sauce.
Milk or dark chocolate?
Dark, please.
Both of them?
Yes, please. Thank you.
€7, please.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, we got some waffles. Unfortunately, they didn't have powdered sugar to put on top. They said it was just in the waffle, so I got chocolate sauce.
It's delicious. These
It's
are
delicious,
amazing.
and the waffles are perfect.
Oh, they put little flags in them?
They're crispy on the outside. They're literally perfect.
These are way better than the Christmas market waffles we had. Those are kind of weird and soft.
Yeah, I didn't like them. That's why, you know how I said
These are
I'm
like
picky with waffles?
Crispy.
This is a good waffle.
Well, we're definitely heading towards the ferries now, but we had to make one last stop to get our magnet from Bruges, get some crispy waffles and chocolate. I'm gonna go buy some Belgian beer on the way out of town, and then we're good. Then we're good to go back to England. And I'm in a weight loss competition at the moment. I have $30 on the line, and this entire traveling trip has screwed me, totally screwed me up. I won my last one. I don't know how I'm gonna come back. I have like 2 weeks. I have 2 weeks.
I'll have to go vegetarian again.
I have to go no carbs, 100%.
No carbs, dairy free, and meat free.
This is the best waffle I've ever had, I think. They're right. These are good. These are different. The inside is like...
Now you know what I mean?
How do you explain this
Am
dough?
I perfect?
It's almost like layered, like croissant.
It's like pastry. It's so good.
It's kind of like they took a croissant
Sort
and
of.
then pressed it in,
Not
and
quite
it got
that
super crispy. No, it's not
flaky,
that
but-
much, but like it's super like flaky inside. I don't know. It's weird. It's very good. Thanks for getting me one. All right.
We are done our journey. We're now on the ferry, leaving for Our dinner. Cheese and bread.
one slice of
There's
bread.
the remains. We shared one slice of bread.
For dessert, we're gonna have cheese.
We don't want to spend exuberant amounts of money on ferry food.
On canned beans and fish.
Although canned beans are delicious. I would totally eat canned
Such a
beans.
funny meal.
And it was a good trip. It was a good trip. So I said earlier that it was raining, and it was only raining for about an hour. I'm going to show you what it looks like right now.
That's on the whole trip. That's the chicken.
So amazing.
You should travel Europe in February. That's the best time. It's always sunny and it's kind of cold, so it's
But
not so
there were
busy.
some points that I was like excessively cold to the point I couldn't handle it. It was windy and cold.
Only once.
But off we go.
Then I leave it farther up. I started here, then here, then here, then here. It's because it's on my mustache.
Chocolate everywhere.
Oh no. It's all over me.